Hello guys and gals, this is Milky Way and we are here in the storage room. As you can see on the map, the perimeter is done. And what you can also see that like this square which used to be here, if you maybe have seen that, which was a glowstone, because glowstone is transparent, doesn't show on the map, just shows the blocks below. And yeah, the glowstone down there is gone for now. Reason for that being that we are going to do some crazy stuff with putting some layers below that will show an actual image on the map. Then we can put a glowstone on top, and after that we can cover the glowstone with carpets to make a second picture that you can see. So you have two different pictures, like one on the map and one on the perimeter that you can see when you watch it. So I think that was a great idea, and yeah, we agreed on doing that, so we removed all the glowstone. And yeah, you can also see that we have spent a bit of time covering the walls with iron blocks, or replacing the walls with iron blocks, so to say. Unfortunately, we made a mistake when marking out a circle, so this side, the south side, is 1 block too long. But as we are too lazy to move these iron blocks, remove them and place them again, we will just place some more in front of them, basically, to save on some time. We don't really need to save on iron blocks because we get kind of enough. I mean, it will take some more days to do so, but we are fine with that. And yeah, let's talk about today's project. And today we are going to build a slime farm. The slime farm will go down here. I marked out a slime chunk over here. It's like a single slime chunk, there's no adjacent ones. But for the design we are going with, it's a new design that we kind of developed together. It's kind of a common shape which JL had the idea to use, and yeah, the redstone and all the other details was pretty much me doing. And yeah, here in these double chests we have the resources we are going to use to build it. So we have some fence gates, some redstone lamps for lighting, also some jack-o'-lanterns, because on the bottom layer we will not be able to power the lamps from below with lever, because we will have powered rails running below. And yeah, in case I run out, I brought some gold blocks to make more. And yeah, we are going for the hopper minecart collection system again. And yeah, some temporary building blocks. Spawning platforms going to be out of emeralds because they are green and slimes are green. And Cabo pointed that out to me, and yeah, so I spent quite some time of trading, wasting half of my life basically. But yeah, it's fine. It will look great, I think. So it was well worth it. Also iron blocks for the bottom part, for the bottommost spawn layer, and for the layer where the rails will be placed on. And yeah, then also some snow, because we wanted to be spawn proof outside the slime chunk, and also for some blocks inside the slime chunk that we want to be spawn proof, so we can turn it off for 100%. To turn it off, we will use dispensers with water buckets. I got some buckets over here. Water is down on the ground, so I can fill them up easily. And finally, we have some glass, which will be used to put like a cage around the whole farm, which will give it the look of a bioreactor thing, and avoid that I have to extend the bottom platform for too far, so slimes cannot jump out. And so I can just go with 4 additional blocks on each side. Yeah, so I think I will lay out the bottom layer. So well, some stuff to mention though is, in case you don't know how to find a slime chunk, just Google for slime finder or something like that, and I think I will also link to one slime finder the one I used, in the description. And then we will yeah, lay on the bottom layer, and then I'll be right back. Alright, I placed some blocks already for the rail floor, basically. And yeah, this here is the middle block going to be the middle block of the slime farm. If I check my F3, you will see that I have 8 and 8 here. Doesn't need to be 8 and 8, but both of the coordinates should be either 7 or 8. So 7, 7, 7, 8, 8, 7, and 8, 8 are the middle blocks of a chunk. So we get the maximum amount of spawning spots in there. And now one thing we need to do before we can go ahead is count out 2 blocks each direction, place a block there, could have been a temporary block, and then place pumpkin lanterns on top, because you can only place them on a solid block, as you should know. Let's phrase it like that. And yeah, we are going to place rails below, and we are going to run into some problems if we just wanted to place the pumpkins afterwards. And yeah, as I said, for the bottom floor we want pumpkin lanterns, because redstone lamps are not really you cannot really power them, because you can place a lever below because of the rail. And if you put a lever on top, it will A, look ugly, and B, will be less air block efficient. So we are going with this. Yeah, and now we can already start placing down some rails. There's no need to connect them yet, but yeah, just for the middle part, it makes a lot of sense to already do that, because we are going to build directly on top of here, and therefore we will have a hard time accessing this middle spots when we have built the middle part. So make sure to place some rails down here. These don't need to be powered rails. You should of course have some in there, like 2 a row or so, and you can also power them with a lever from the bottom if you want to. Also not really needed to use a redstone block here, but yeah, as I'm lazy, I'm just doing it that way, and since we can afford it. And yeah, so that's the next step, and be right back when I build the next part. Alright, I built the first spawning floor. This one's still made out of iron. The next one, which will go here, will be made out of emerald blocks already, as will be the 6, like the total of 6 more to come. So we will have a total of 7 spawning layers. And yeah, except for these additional 5 blocks, this marks out the spawning pad size. So we have a diamond with a diameter of 19. You could put it like that, so this is 19 blocks. And yeah, this up here is our mechanism to turn the farm off. And yeah, we just have 4 dispensers with water buckets inside all the way, and then here is a redstone dust. And then what we are going to do is we will have a sticky piston displays. Alright, where's my sticky pistons? Okay, also going to need redstone block. Sticky piston goes here, facing downwards. Then we have a redstone block. And the basic idea is to this will be glowstone for the next layer again, and have some dust on top. And yeah, this pattern will repeat all the way to the top. And the basic idea is to just on the top layer have a redstone torch like this. So as you can see, this marks out the spawn layer. Yeah, and then we will just have a button, so in case we want to turn the farm on or off, you can just press the button. The pistons will all retract and then extend again, thereby powering the dispensers, which will either suck in or get out the water. Yeah, so that's the basic idea, and be right back when I build the remaining 6 layers. Alright, so the spawn pads are done. We have a total of 7 of them, and as you can see, it's all the same pattern as we saw before. And yeah, this pattern has a reason, so we can turn it off. So let's go up and take a look at that. Whoops. Okay, going up. Alright. And yeah, over there you see the button that we had to, for demonstration purposes, on the bottom there a while ago. Well, for me, a minute maybe for you. And yeah, if we press that button, all the pistons are going to extend and re-extend, and thereby will be spreading water like layer by layer by layer by layer. So now the farm would be turned off, and if we press the button again, the water will get sucked back in, and the farm will be turned on after a few seconds. Okay, so that's basically it for this, and all we need to do now is set up a killing area. I mean, small slimes will die from the fall damage, but yeah, as we will get any size of slimes in here, we will need to kill them somehow, which brings us to our working title of this episode: Not So Epic Mob Battles of History. And yeah, so basically the idea is we will extend this bottom iron pad out further, so make it like octagon shaped, and then we will have iron golems in here, a total of 5, who will kill the slimes when they are coming down here or spawning down here, which would be for the bottom cell. And yeah, because it's called Not So Epic Mob Battles of History, just for the reason being that slimes don't actually fight back to the golem, so it will be just the golems beating up the slimes, and the slimes not will be like, oh, he hit me, oh, he hit me again, oh, now I'm dead, and now I drop slime balls, but they will not actually harm the golems, which makes this whole concept work, because you don't need to replace the golems ever. Of course, there's other ways to kill the slimes by drowning or cacti, stuff like that, but yeah, for cacti I would kind of fear to lose some of the drops to the cacti when the slimes get in there and water takes so long, and yeah, actually it's quite hilarious to watch the golems beating up on the slimes, so I decided this would be the way to go. And I think I will just do some more work off camera, extend these pads, and then I will be back with some more progress. Okay, I finished placing the rails, and yeah, I just thought I'd show you how I did it. I mean, it's not that hard, it's just like rail going back and forth all the way. When it reaches here the end, it will just return and the direction where it came from. And over here we have a little unloading station. It's basically a hopper with a comparator facing out into a torch. The torch will power the repeater, and the repeater will power the rail. So if there's arrives a minecart that has something in it, the rail will become unpowered until this minecart is empty. Yeah, so that's basically it. If you want to see a tutorial on that one, you should go to Impulse channel. I will link his tutorial on that in the description. And yeah, what's left to do now is finishing this floor here, pretty much. And then we need to get some iron golems in there and also encase this all in glass. So yeah, be right back when I am done with this bottom part and have put the golems in. Okay, I finished the killing layer, and yeah, you can hear the hopper minecart making annoying sound. Let me turn it down a bit. And yeah, I also have yeah, this bottom spawn layer marked out perfectly. There are of course some spawning spots blocked now from the slime chunk itself, but as we want to be able to turn it off, shut it down 100%, these spawning spots had to go. And yeah, now all left to do to finish the spawning there. So which side could I get out again? Here, okay. Let's replace this. Okay. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yeah, these 5 guys will, during their lifetime, hit on a lot of slimes and get out of there. Oh. Okay, so just fill up the gaps. And yeah, okay, so this slime farm is almost done, and yeah, all that's really left to do now is extend these walls up higher. Also, you can see that I have glass around here, which is to separate the golem. So every golem has a distinct killing zone. So they are designed in a way that they are always tracking a slime that's in there. And I try to actually use leads and fences to keep the golems in place, but then they wouldn't travel at all, just stand at the fence post, and if there would be a slime coming nearby, they would eventually hit it. But yeah, most of the time they wouldn't, and so I decided to just separate them with glass, like 3 high, so you can generally walk under it, and yeah, I think I can just remove some of this glass. I mean, I don't need it all. It's fine just to remove half of it, and then I can still walk in and out of here. And another thing I want to show you is, yeah, you might have seen the gold pressure plates I had on the dispensers before. These were there in order to well, avoid that water will get down onto the red zone and destroy it if the farm is turned on. So when there would still be water when the piston retracts, and it could otherwise flow in there. Yeah, I had gold pressure plates in there before because they could not be triggered and don't have a collision mask and look kind of nice. And now I'm going with fence gates, which looks pretty nice also. And the fence gates have also the nice effect that if I want to turn the farm off, that when the piston retracts, the fence gates will close, and thereby it will make it impossible for the slime to get down into that hole, which is below there. So yeah, I'm going with fence gates here. Looks also nice, I think so, from the pattern. And yeah, as it's also not too interesting to place tons of glass, I'm just going to do that. Just one more thing to mention, that I will, like, on the layer above each of the spawn layers, I will leave a gap in the glass, so that I have 100% air blocks except for these in the middle, which I could possibly avoid or reduce, but yeah, I didn't really feel like it. But like for the outside, I'm just going to have a row of air blocks in between for each spawning layer to increase the efficiency a bit more. And okay, so I will get on that and see you when I'm done. Okay, so I'm done. Took me quite a while to place all this glass. And yeah, basically we have one giant cage and Maybe now, from the look, you understand why Cabo described it as looking as a bioreactor, and I think I'll just call it a bioreactor in that sense. Produces slime balls, or should at least. And yeah, let's turn this on. And then I think we are going to go next somewhat towards the middle, but stay on this side so we can see if there are any slimes spawning. Because we must not be too close to the perimeter walls. Oh, there's someone coming. Okay, let's just get up here. Good. Then, all right. So let's see. Rates aren't exactly awesome, and I see that I will have to move this glass one block in so it doesn't leave any slime balls on it. That's not what we want. Up there we have a, this is a medium, there's a medium slime. So we'll land here, and yeah, Iron Golem will come and clean up. Now back there we have some more. Yeah, not so epic mob battles of history, and also for some reason that minecart did not pick up these slime balls at the border, so I might have to extend this track one block out. Okay, yeah, well, so I'll do some rework, but yeah, I'm going to make a tutorial about this slime farm, so in case you didn't fully understand any something in here or something like that, you will just be able to see the tutorial. And I think I'll wrap this episode up for now. And thank you guys, and see you next time.